HarperCollins presents The Forever House by Lisa Stone. Read by Zara Ramm. Chapter 1. The temperature dropped as they walked into the sparsely furnished living room. Jasmine felt it fall and looked around, then at her host. The woman appeared not to notice and continued with the tour of the house. "This is the living room," she said. "Through here is the study." Jasmine followed her into the compact room. The cold immediately lifted. "It's lovely," she said, and meant it. It was perfect for what they needed. She followed her host, whose name she had immediately forgotten, having viewed so many houses, into the living room again. She gave an involuntary shiver, and her host looked at her. "Are you okay?" she asked, concerned. "Yes, thank you," she said. "Someone just walked over my grave." She laughed, but was pleased when they started heading upstairs. Jasmine led the way as they crossed the small landing and went into the main bedroom. "It's delightful," she said, savouring the made-to-measure light oak wardrobes and the view from the window. "I'm glad you like it." Her host smiled. They then went in and out of the bathroom and the other two bedrooms. Jasmine was very impressed. The advantage of using an online estate agent was that you made the appointment to view the property directly with the seller. "I'd like to bring my husband and children this evening," she said. "Around 7 o'clock. Is that all right with you?" "Yes, fine. We have another viewing later this afternoon, but that's all for today." "I'll bring him as soon as he returns from work," Jasmine said, and they headed downstairs. Before she left, Jasmine asked to do another tour of the downstairs. The cold in the living room hit her again, and for some reason she turned to look at the empty sofa. "Is everything all right?" her host asked. "Yes, fine," Jasmine said. She pulled herself together and followed her host to the front door. "You have my mobile number?" her host checked. "Yes, of course," Jasmine replied. "I'm Freya Morgan." "Jasmine Simmons. See you later then," she said, and stepped out of the house. Jasmine returned to her car and sat looking up at the outside of the house, then at the houses on the left and right. As she did so, she thought she saw a figure at the upstairs window of the house she'd just left. Not Freya. She wasn't dressed the same. Then the figure vanished. Strange, Jasmine thought. I had assumed we were alone in the house. She started the engine and drove home. Chapter 2. "We're going to see a new house this evening," Jasmine told her children as they ate their dinner later that day, once they'd come home from school. "Fine," Leah, aged 10, said. "Again?" Isabel replied. "Yes, again," Jasmine said. Isabel, who was 8, could be a bit contentious when she wanted to be. Jasmine had already texted Mark, her husband, and told him she'd seen a property that was ideal and that he'd be going to view it with her and the girls as soon as he got in. There was another couple going this afternoon. He knew as well as she did that they needed to find somewhere quickly. They now had just a month to go before they had to be out of their flat. "Come on, eat up, both of you," Jasmine encouraged the girls. They both sighed again. Mark arrived home as arranged. Jasmine and the girls were ready and ran straight to his car. "Hello, love. How are you?" Jasmine said, kissing his cheek. "The house is perfect. I can't wait for you to see it." "It had better be," he joked. "I'm starving." "We won't be long," she assured him. They all fastened their seatbelts. "It's just like that first house we saw, only it's closer. It's on the other side of town, about 15 minutes away." Mark put the address into the sat-nav of the car and began to drive, talking about work as he went. He was a manager for a string of grocery stores and had recently been promoted. He often came home with tales that he had to talk about before asking Jasmine about her day. Jasmine had got used to it. It was something she put up with. She was a PA for a firm of accountants and worked part-time from home, going into the office 1 day a week. Having talked the whole journey, Mark suddenly pulled up outside 13 Ravens Lane. "What do you think of it?" Jasmine asked, excitement in her voice. "We've only just arrived."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?